Hello scholars, and welcome to your how-to video for this week's homework. As you know, we are starting the DBQ, Hammurabi's Code, Was It Just? And we discussed in our class that just is another way of saying, was it fair? Was it appropriate for the people at that time? So this week, you are responsible for writing an introduction paragraph without writing the thesis yet. We're going to hold off on that. So you're just going to answer these first two, or not answer, but fill in these first two areas. So again, the first one is the hook. A hook might be a quote, a fun fact, something to capture your reader's attention. A good place to discover some quotes about Hammurabi's Code or something catchy to catch your reader's attention might come from Google. So you may type in something along the lines of Hammurabi's Code famous quotes. And I can guarantee you, like we talked about in class, an eye for an eye is going to come up. So let's click on this first one, Hammurabi quotes. And it's going to give us a lot of quotes from the actual document, or the stele, the stone. So the first one might be an eye for an eye. Here's the longer version of this. So Mesopotamia, I'm sorry, where is it? Here we go. So this is a version of this one. If a man destroys the eye of another man, they shall destroy his eye. So again, eye for an eye. It's a way of saying that the people will be punished by the way they hurt or injured or stole from another person. Another great one might be, the first duty of government is to protect the powerless from the powerful. We learned last week by reading the background essay that Hammurabi created these laws to keep people safe because he felt like the government's job was to do that. It was a pretty big deal. So if you're saying that it was just, you may want to start with this one. The first duty of government is to protect the powerless from the powerful. Now, if you feel that it was a little harsh, especially after reviewing the documents last week, you may want to start with something a little more harsh. Like, for example, if a builder builds a house and the house falls and kills someone in the house, the owners may kill the builder. Doesn't matter how long ago that happened. When the builder built the building, they are responsible for the death of those people. So they would in turn take his life. This would capture a reader's attention, as well as giving some information about the topic itself. So again, you may want to choose something from here or something that stuck out to you in our reading. Let's go back to our document. The second part you're responsible for is the background information. You are going to need 3 to 4 sentences explaining what Hammurabi's Code was. So again, if you're talking to Noah, he's 3, just about. How would you explain to him what these are? Because to him, they would just look like writing on a stone. But they actually mean a lot more than that. So again, we need to know 3 to 4 things about Hammurabi's Code in your own words. Please do not, I'm going to write that down, do not quote anything. I want to know what you know about Hammurabi's Code. I noticed while grading your DBQs from the last time that you guys are very good at this. This is something a lot of you are very strong in. So just go with that. Just give me a summary of what the Hammurabi's Code was, and you'll get to tell me your opinion down here. So we're not quite there yet. So again, you are going to make your hook, which you can Google or take from the documents. And then you're going to give me background information. Now, some of you might be a little stuck as to where to get the background information. The background information is going to come from your background essay that we read. Background essay that was read in class, and we annotated, we did catch, we did it all together. And I would start with highlighted sentences. because those are going to be important details, and that might be something your reader needs to know. So again, goes to your background essay. I'm making this bigger so you guys can refer to it later. From your background essay. So for example, let's pull it up. So again, I'll show you how I got here. You're going to go type in classroom.google.com, click on your class. So again, classroom.google.com, click on your class period. You're going to see the stream of assignments. Click on the DBQ document. You have your own version that was made for you. So anything you do to this document will only be on your document. Then go down to the second page. I'll give you an example. So I highlighted it here in purple, something that might help you in your background information. Something that's super important to know is, what is the Hammurabi's Code? It is a set of laws. It's 282 to be exact. So that is super important. You need to write that in there at some point. That is a freebie. You guys can all take that. Include this, okay? There are 282 of them, and I would also discuss the purpose. So what are they? What was the purpose Hammurabi set aside? So again, it was 282 laws that were carved for the people. And then if you continue to read and look at our highlighted information, he created them to help people, to, discuss the issues of farming and irrigation and helping with social structure and all of these different things. So please make sure you reread this DBQ, reread your notes to fill out this section. This is due on Wednesday, so please make sure that you finish this before class, because if you don't, you're going to be behind. We're going to move on to our thesis statement this coming week, so super duper important for you to have this done. If you have questions, feel free to email me anytime, and rewatch this video as many times as you need. All right, thank you.